Hello and welcome to the Spicecast, the podcast where we talk about spices and spicy things in our everyday lives. I'm your host, Reuben, and joining me this episode are two very special guests. I'll have them introduce themselves.
Hey, I'm Loren, resident mustard lover.
And I'm Kenny. I also love mustard.
Can you say anything else about yourselves other than loving mustard?
Not a dang thing.
Perfect, because this episode is going to be about mustard in all its forms, seeds, prepared mustard, all sorts of things. So first thing I want to do is make a disclaimer for all of you listening out there. We know that spices and herbs are different things. We might mention herbs on this podcast, but it is called the Spicecast. We just didn't think the herb and Spicecast sounded as good as the Spicecast. So if we make references to herbs, don't add us.
Plus, S&M was already taken.
Whoa. Didn't know that was where we were going.
Trying to herb our enthusiasm.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, guests. So I just first want to get a little poll. What are your favorite uses for mustard?
Ooh, that's tough. I think for me, it's with every other condiment in the fridge. Like, you have any kind of sausage ever and you throw every condiment on it. Mustard would be one of the
So
list.
like ketchup, mustard,
Ketchup,
mayo,
mustard, relish, mayonnaise, everything. Yeah.
Okay.
Sandwich style, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, is a hot dog a sandwich?
Absolutely.
Discourse.
I thought it was solved long ago. It's clearly a sub.
Oh,
A sub's a sandwich.
all right.
Yeah, or even a hoagie, maybe.
Even a hoagie.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hot takes.
What's the difference between a sub and a hoagie?
Is there one?
Where you
There
are?
is
Where
one.
you are?
Where you are?
I would say also on liverwurst, which is a guilty pleasure food.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Liverwurst.
Liverwurst.
Everybody loves liverwurst. It's not the worst.
It should be called liver best.
Yeah, perfect. How about you?
Yeah, I'd say my favorite is in like a nice easy gravy on
Ooh.
some like a
Gravy.
salmon croquette, right? So you make a roux, throw in some mustard, golden.
Ooh.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I've never done that before.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like a quick and easy mustard sauce.
There's a whole world of mustard that I have not yet explored.
I know. I feel like I haven't been living my best life.
Yeah, I feel I probably made one for you guys. If you've eaten at my house, you've probably eaten a mustard sauce.
I think I've only
Maybe
eaten
not.
Halloween food at your house.
Oh, that's true, and there wasn't any mustard.
There
in the
wasn't any
pizza sauce.
mustard, yeah.
Oh.
But it was delicious. So I think we're going to start today with a little history of mustard seeds. Mustard seeds are very important to prepared mustard, of course, because they're ground into the prepared mustard. But first we're going to talk about the mustard plant, which is in the Brassica family. And it is, Lauren told me it was most closely related to broccoli.
To broccoli, yeah, which I was a little surprised about, because to me they are not similar at all, especially in terms of mouthfeel.
I mean, mustard greens and broccoli maybe are a little bit similar, though.
Maybe. I haven't had mustard greens.
Mm.
I've only ever had, the mustard seed and mustard in its liquid form. Can we say that
So
it's
we're
liquid?
going to talk about that. It's actually called prepared mustard when it's used as a condiment.
Oh.
So the Brassica family also includes cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, and turnips.
Turnips.
Yeah, so all of those are mustard adjacent. And as I said earlier, mustard seeds are made into the ground mustard and the condiment that we know very well in this country. There are three primary varieties of the mustard plant. There's the black mustard plant, brown mustard, which is also called Indian mustard, and white or yellow mustard. And there are a ton more varieties, but those are the three that most people know best. The largest producers of mustard seeds are Pakistan, India, Canada, and Nepal, which I was a little surprised to hear Nepal.
Oh, really? I'm surprised about Canada.
Oh.
Of those options.
Yeah, it's something like, isn't Canada like half of the production of mustard
Yeah,
seed?
it's huge. I think it grows best in temperate climates, so definitely non-tropical. So that's why Canada does so well, and that's why Nepal does so well, I think, because of the elevation. in terms of the history of mustard, it was cultivated in the Indus Valley, so modern day India and thereabouts, before 1800 BCE. So that's quite a long time ago. It's nearly 4,000 years ago. And they don't know how far it goes back before that, but certainly is an old spice, unlike the deodorant.
There it is. Oh, God.
So one thing that a lot of people don't know about mustard, and feel free to jump in at any point if you find any religious connection to any of this, but the mustard seed is used in a lot of different cultures' religions.
Okay.
So for example, the earliest reference to mustard is in the Buddhist tradition, where the Buddha told the story of a grieving mother and a mustard seed. So the mother loses her only son, and she takes his body to the Buddha to find a cure to death, which I guess they thought the Buddha could provide. And the Buddha asks her to bring a handful of mustard seeds from a family that has never lost a child, husband, parent, or friend. And she searches the town, and she's unable to find a family that has never lost one of those things. And she then realizes that death is common to everyone, and she shouldn't be so selfish to think that she's the only one affected by it. Which is a pretty rough, I think it's a pretty rough way of going about your loss of your son.
Yeah, oh my God. And I love the relevance of mustard there, because when I was doing some research on mustard also, I found that mustard has a lot of relevance in many religions, not just in Buddhism.
It's true.
Yeah, I think I was looking up the Jewish reference to the universe.
Yeah, so Jewish texts compare the universe to the size of a mustard seed, to demonstrate how insignificant the earth is, and sort of to try to teach humility in ourselves. I don't know, what do you have to say about that?
I'd say that's pretty cool. I actually think the mustard story is kind of sweet. It's like most of our history surrounding death and dealing with it is always that self-reflection of selfishness never comes about. It's always like, oh, we found the fountain and we lived forever, or we colonized the people and murdered everyone. It's never anything quite so saccharine. So acceptance, you know.
Yeah. So what do you think? Do you have an opinion on the significance of finding a handful of mustard seeds from the family rather than something else? I mean, I feel like the Buddha could have said
any plant. Right?
Any plant, yeah. Right? Because everybody grew plants back then.
I mean, other than that, mustard is the life of many dishes. We can't find any.
Finger guns.
Oh, there it is. I think it's also probably a testament to the cultural relevance of mustard at that time. That whole size of a mustard seed demonstrating the world reminds me of this book that I actually started reading called The Weight of a Mustard Seed.
Oh. Did you finish reading it, or did you just start?
I did not finish it, but I read the first 2 chapters.
Sounds like you're an expert.
I pretty much am.
I mean, in the room.
In the room of anyone else here. But it's so it takes place actually in Iraq. It is about a journalist, and it has a lot to do with sort of the violence that's going on in there at that time, and it kind of weaves together a story of Iraq in its past and its present, which I've yet to see the actual reference in the book of the mustard seed, but I imagine it has something to do with both the cultural relevance of mustard in the past and present, sort of the perpetuity of that older culture. Yeah, that's my guess.
That's cool.
But how much does a mustard seed weigh?
How much does it weigh? I actually did look it up. Believe it or not.
I believe it.
I did look it up because it comes up. They are usually about 1 to 2 millimeters in diameter. So I don't know how much that translates to in weight, but like not much.
So I will say, isn't it 1 centimeter squared of water weighs 1 gram? Is that can anybody confirm that? Or centimeter cubed?
No, that's 1 centimeter cubed is a milliliter.
Isn't that also a gram?
Yes, you're correct.
Okay. Yeah, so it's significantly smaller than that, being a millimeter by a millimeter. So that would be 1/100th if I'm doing my... Ooh, maybe it's 1,000 if I'm doing my math wrong.
A milligram.
Which I certainly am.
Sorry,
So
we're not
that
here
would
for
be
math.
like a milligram if it were cubic.
Yes. Sure.
Sure, I believe you.
Yeah. This is going to be... Yeah, this is great.
We're not here for the math. We're here for the mustard.
Yeah. I'm glad we made this podcast about spices so that we could talk about the weight of a mustard seed.
Oh, God. They're really light.
They're very light. So does that have something to do with perhaps the insignificance that mentioned in the book?
Right. So I think maybe the fact that it is so small, yet in religious context, it is used in a world universe context. I think that has something to do with it.
Okay. So mustard seeds are also in a couple of other religions. I was surprised to learn that. I don't know if everybody else is, but Jesus had a parable of the mustard seed. And to quote the Bible, the kingdom of heaven is like to a grain of mustard seed, which is the smallest of all seeds on earth. We should fact check them on that. But yet when planted, it grows and becomes the largest of all garden plants. We should also fact check them on that.
I don't believe
with
that.
such big branches that the birds can perch in its shade, end quote. So I think that's sort of speaking to like an insignificant something can grow to be like something great. And I feel like that's sort of an inspiration to the common person.
Mm-hmm. Are mustard plants trees? Is it a mustard tree? That sounds that a bird can perch in it. That sounds like a really big mustard.
I mean, they're
plant.
small birds.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Also, birds can perch on like anything, right? They can perch on sunflowers.
Do you think they can perch on
me,
broccoli?
and I'm not a tree. Probably.
So I mean, if they can perch on broccoli, they can definitely perch on a mustard plant, right? Because mustard.
I don't know that I've ever seen
leaves.
either in the wild, to be perfectly honest.
Never seen
The
a
leaves
bird.
are.
No, I live in a cave.
Sorry.
We only have bats.
Fun fact about Loren: she lives in a cave.
There's always bats around.
Oh, cool. So,
Well, I mean, they're kind of like birds.
Yeah, they're like
Kind
less
of.
screechy bats. That's what a bird is, Lauren.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
So one other, hitting all the major religions. In Muslim tradition, Muhammad said that he who has in his heart the weight of a mustard seed of pride would not enter paradise.
Ooh.
How do you feel about that one?
Dang. I feel like pride's such a useful emotion. That sucks for me.
I guess you're not getting into paradise, huh?
Yeah, no way.
No way, that's all right.
How many mustard seeds of pride would you say?
Like at least 2.
So here's my thing.
That's it.
Here's my
At
thing.
least, I said.
At least.
Yeah.
I don't know that pride weighs anything. So
Ooh.
if it has to weigh more than a mustard
Ooh.
seed, I don't know. This might be sacrilege. It's probably sacrilege. But
Oh, what a question. Does pride weigh anything?
Well, I mean, how many wars have been forged because of pride? At least one, you can say, right?
it is a weighty concept.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I feel like it means a lot to people.
That's true, yeah.
Hmm. I mean, Mufasa was killed because of pride.
Because of his pride, perhaps? Not like...
Both.
Oh, no.
Wait, are we not going to make a lion?
A lion pride?
Pride? Yeah, okay.
Welcome to the
That's what I
podcast,
was hoping
everybody.
for.
Wow.
So that whole... But lions don't go to paradise. We can assert that from this conversation.
Because they are in a pride.
They
well, what
are
if
in
they're
a
not
pride.
in a pride?
Oh.
What if it's just a lone lion?
A lone lion.
Single female lion just out on the prowl.
Does that happen?
I don't know.
Apparently it doesn't happen.
It's just, they're always in prides.
They don't really
Cool.
do much, but they look pretty.
Our studio audience providing the facts we need for this podcast.
That's good. Every podcast needs a fact checker.
Yeah, definitely. So, One of the best things to do on an audio-only podcast is have a section where we don't talk and just taste things. So we are going to now taste some varieties of mustard. And we're going to start with black mustard seeds, which I have toasted in a pan, dry pan. Black mustard seeds are often used in Indian cooking and other types of cooking as well, but that's the primary one. And they sound like this, which is pretty cool.
Does sound like Christmas.
Sounds a little bit like Christmas. I don't know if either of you can smell these and tell me what you think.
They smell kind of like roasted almonds.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's definitely a really nutty quality to them.
Yeah.
They have definitely like a poppy seed feeling to me.
I mean, they do look a lot like poppy seeds, which might be where you're getting that from.
Yeah, and the smell is toasty. I think that's like
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I did toast them.
Yeah.
Almost like a toasted almond croissant from Starbucks.
Oh. It's very
It's,
specific.
it's something I
croissant.
eat a lot,
Oh.
so
Cool.
yeah.
Starbucks sponsor this podcast.
Or just give me some almond croissants.
Or give Kenny some almond croissants.
Thank you.
All right, so let's take a taste of this.
Sure. Should I have like a healthy pinch? I'm
Whatever
not
you'd
sure.
like to do.
I need a healthy pinch.
Make sure that pinch is healthy.
Uh-huh.
Pretty good. Tastes like a toasted nut.
There's a little bit of bitterness that I wouldn't get in a standard toasted almond or something.
You think so?
I
Oh yeah,
think it
right at
does
the
have
end.
a little...
Right, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, there
It's
it
like
is.
a bitter aftertaste.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's a lot more bitter than...
Would you like some more?
Sure. Another healthy pinch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so healthy.
I mean, mustard is considered healthy in a lot of cultures, so.
It is,
Like
yeah,
all of
very
them?
bitter.
Because it is healthy. What?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is very nice and toasty, though.
You know what? I don't know if I'm crazy by saying this. It kind of reminds me of like hops.
Hops?
Like,
Oh, the
for a
bitterness of
beer.
hops?
Yeah, the bitterness of hops.
All right, mustard beer. Let's get on it.
Huh?
That is... Wait, could we do that? Could we use mustard seeds in place of hops?
I don't think you could use it in place of, but you could use it in addition to.
Well, because there are beers that use different herbs in place of hops.
Mm-hmm.
And since mustard seed is an antibacterial, I feel like that might be a good thing for a beer.
I don't know enough about the role of hops in beer making to say yay or nay on that.
Yeah,
You know?
we need a beer expert on this podcast.
Exactly. Like what are the hops doing in a beer?
There's mustard beer.
Hell.
I used
Our,
to
our
have
studio
this
audience
answer.
says there is mustard beer, so that's pretty great.
There is. There's also beer mustard.
Oh yes, beer mustard
Mm-hmm.
is a big deal in the Midwest. Is that true?
Yes.
I can see that.
And any place where soft pretzels are served.
The Midwest
So-
is actually...
Germany.
Probably. I'd be
Okay.
surprised.
We haven't mentioned Germany yet. Mustard is very important to German culture.
German culture. In German, it's Senf. That is the word for mustard in German.
Okay.
Fun fact.
It's pretty cool.
Can you tell us anything about the role of mustard in German society?
No, I have no German mustard facts.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
That's disappointing. Let's move on to a tasting of ground mustard. So this is ground yellow mustard. And it is McCormick brand, which is just the standard one that you can find in any grocery store around the US, I believe. So this one doesn't have a very strong smell, or maybe I'm just sick, so I can't really smell it. But get your nose in there.
I'll do like got my fingers in first. Yeah, it's very, very mild. It kind of smells like French's mustard.
I'm gonna take another sniff. Yeah, I didn't know it. It is very, very mild. I'm dipping.
Yeah.
I'm dipping.
Feel free.
Here we go. A little dippy dip. Ooh.
That's unique.
I wish you could see Kenny's face on this podcast.
That's why we're
Ooh.
doing an audio-only podcast.
It's very sharp.
It's very
Having a little
pungent.
bit of-
It doesn't have much of a
Going through
smell.
Yeah, it comes back for seconds
my
and thirds though.
God, it's all over me. I just got it all over my pants. I'm a mess. Holy cow.
It's sort of horseradishy
Woo.
in the back of the
It's
throat.
very spicy. I think I'm turning red.
I'm surprised that something with so little smell can pack such heat.
Punch.
But maybe it's just that Do you think they put anything in it to make it not stick together?
Probably not. I don't know, let's look on the...
I don't see any ingredients.
It should just be yellow mustard, right?
Yeah, I mean, it almost smells like there's some cornstarch or other additive in there, but I don't see it on the packaging, so I guess it probably isn't.
I do
Would you like some more?
Oh no, thank you. No, thank you. I'm done with that. I do
Just
have
take some more mustard seeds.
Quick fun fact about mustard in Germany. Actually, was originally used for medicinal purposes rather than for cuisine.
What kind of medicinal purposes? Did you read any of that?
Let's see. Let's take
It's
a
good
look.
for burns. I was working a bar at a tequila joint for a couple of years, and I would frequently walk back into the kitchen and see two of the chefs rubbing mustard all over the belly of a third, because maybe they had bent over the grill or hit themselves with the pan, and mustard was the only way to stop the blistering.
That was a frequent occurrence?
Yes, at least once a week.
Oh my god.
Yo, kitchens are dangerous places.
That's true.
And when you get burned, what are you gonna do?
Rub it with mustard.
Yeah.
I mean, what else are you gonna do?
It was such a sight.
Wow. Well, I don't have any more to add to medicinal purposes than that, I don't think. That's really it for me. Obviously, it became then a condiment.
Yeah, clearly,
Clearly.
Rub it on your body, put it on your steak.
Yeah,
Good to go.
You're stressed out, try to lick the wound, the olden days.
Might as well season your wounds.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, salting your wounds is generally not considered a good idea.
Yeah.
But mustarding your wounds is good.
Man, I imagine it's similar to like honey. Honey is used in wound care also.
As a salve.
As a salve.
Mm-hmm.
How do you pronounce that word? Salve?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Salve.
How do you think you pronounce it?
I pronounce it salve.
That might be correct.
With the silent L.
I don't know which one it is,
I
but
don't
I
know.
pronounce salmon without the L, so I'm going with that trend.
All right. Listeners, let us know in the comments which it is.
Yeah, let us know.
So we're gonna squeak our chairs. We're gonna pause for just a brief minute and have a word from our sponsor. Our sponsor this episode is Hadbear Hair Gel. Hadbear is the only gel you'll want to put in your hair. I've been using Hadbear for years, and people always say my hair is really nice.
Yeah, I mean, so I was recently telling everyone in this room that, everyone knows that hair is the most important part of my morning routine besides my eyebrows, and I use Hadbear in my hair and brows.
Fun fact, eyebrows are hair.
They are. They are.
Hadbear Hair Gel. You can't have a bad hair day if you're having a Hadbear day. All right. So let's jump back into mustard. Let's talk about the history of mustard as a condiment. So, do either of you know how to make mustard by any chance?
You grind it up, right?
You grind it up.
What do you grind?
You grind that mustard seed, right?
Grind that seed.
Grind that seed. Hashtag. Make it a hashtag.
No, we won't.
Tweet at Loren, #grind that seed.
Oh no.
So one of us in the room has made mustard, and it's
Yeah.
not me. So why don't you talk about it, Kenny?
Well, I spent all weekend #grinding that seed, and after I cleaned up, I decided to make some mustard, and it's not hard.
Or is it?
It's mostly patience. No, Lauren, we already got through that part.
What do you have to be
I'll
patient
leave.
for?
You have to be patient because it takes a few days on the counter to... Okay, so you want to take your mustard and grind it, and then you want to relax a little bit because the aromas are going to fill the room. If you breathe too much of it in, it gets real spicy.
Is that why the ground mustard was so spicy?
Yes, that's true. So then you take your acid, typically vinegar. I used a combination of sauerkraut, vinegar, and a little bit of something sweet. to kind of take down the punchiness of the mustard. I don't really like a super strong horseradish kind of flavor. And then after it's thoroughly mixed, you gotta let it sit on the counter for a few days. The seed's gonna absorb a lot of that liquid, and then you'll have something that you're familiar with.
So later in the show, we're going to be tasting some mustard that Kenny has prepared for us. But first, we're going to talk about the history of mustard as a condiment. So like he said, to make mustard, prepared mustard, you're going to take the seeds and you can leave them whole, but optionally crack or grind them and then mix them with usually water, vinegar, or like you were saying, other acidic liquids.
Yeah, sometimes something sweet. It's really popular in like France and other parts of Europe to use some sweetness as well.
Mm-hmm. So Romans actually mixed ground mustard seeds with unfermented grape juice, which was called must, and they used that condiment to accompany meat or other dishes, and that's where the name mustard comes from. So the Latin root of grape juice is mustum, and the Latin root for burning or fire is ardens. And so you put them together and you get mustard.
And if you're looking for that unfermented grape juice in stores, you're going to look for a verjus.
Verjus, yeah. That's what they call it in French, right? Yeah. But interesting to note that it was about burning, so it's like burning grape juice.
That makes sense.
Because it is spicy.
Yeah, it's very spicy.
Yeah. Rome then exported mustard to a region of Gaul in modern-day France, pretty near Paris. And by the 13th century, Dijon, France became a center for the production of mustard. And a lot of people have heard of Dijon mustard, and that's why. Because it was considered the mustard capital of the world, and it still is actually considered the mustard capital of the world.
It's like 15% of market share, I think I was reading.
That's crazy.
Mustard is Dijon.
Wow. Does it have to be made in Dijon to be considered Dijon mustard? It's not like a wine appellation thing.
It's not like a wine or champagne thing.
I see. So in England in the 14th century, mustard they wanted a better way of preserving mustard because I guess they thought it would go bad by itself, which it doesn't. So they mixed it with flour and cinnamon and rolled it into mustard balls, and then they dried them for preservation, and later they would be mixed with water. Shakespeare mentions mustard balls of this type in King Henry IV Part 2. So getting those culture references in there.
There it is.
Yep. How do you feel about mustard balls?
With your hands, generally.
Oh,
come on.
Thumbs down from the peanut gallery.
That's fine. You can't win them all. I've never had a mustard ball.
Well, so you don't eat them as balls. You mix them with water, and then they become prepared mustard. But
so like a bouillon.
But what do you think about the idea of using cinnamon in your prepared mustard? I've never heard of that. But
yeah, I'm not about it. Sounds like it's got some dessert applications. Well, I think cinnamon. I think dessert.
So I was hearing tell of a mustard ice cream, and it's a really sad thing that we didn't get any on this podcast to taste.
No.
Because that would have been just a great audio.
You know, yes, first of all. But second of all, it sounds reminiscent to me, and I don't think flavor-wise it'll be similar, but you know how in Asian countries they have those red bean flavored sweets?
Yeah, those are sweet and delicious.
They're right, but I think that maybe it's possible that they can take mustard and have it like with the cinnamon, right, and a sweeter mustard. There are definitely times where sweet and savory together makes a fantastic flavor. Like I, for one, like to put cinnamon in my chili.
Ooh, yeah.
That is good. And chocolate.
A berry sauce for steak.
Yeah. So...
I mean, somebody in this room puts apple in their tomato sauce.
Okay, that's because it's a good idea.
So, I mean, I trust you that it's a good idea. I just haven't tried it.
I mean, people have been putting sugar in tomato sauce since time immemorial.
That's true.
So, what's an apple but tasty sugar?
Tasty sugar with some texture.
My mouthfeel again. So,
it has been used with meat, including sausages, for centuries, but the first recorded use of mustard on a hot dog in the U.S. was at the 1904 World's Fair in St. Louis. So, fun fact.
I love that.
Mustard on hot dogs originated in St. Louis.
That does not surprise me. I don't know why. I think a lot of the time people think mustard, Germans, sausages. And while that, I think like maybe that's just what I think. And while that's probably true, I've always kind of been like, oh, well, I feel like it's more a hot dog thing than anything. Because when I was growing up, and so backstory, I'm super German. My family ate a lot of German cuisine, but we didn't really eat a lot of mustard on sausages. It was things like sauerkraut and whatnot instead. Yeah. Mustard was for liverwurst.
I see. Yeah. And then another fun fact, as we mentioned earlier, mustard is antibacterial, so it does not need refrigeration despite what the package says. And it can last indefinitely, though if you leave it out of the fridge, it may dry out or lose flavor. So
True.
We would still recommend keeping it in the refrigerator.
Yeah. I mean, if it gets contaminated with anything, then you're going to have a problem.
Right. But since it is antibacterial, it can't get contaminated by most of the standard bacteria that you'd find in a kitchen.
Sure.
So here's a question, and I don't know who if anyone has the answer, so shout out if we don't and you guys know it. Why is it that it dries out? Because I find that when I have mustard sitting around for a while, it ends up with like a liquid on the top, and you turn it over and squirt out, and you're like, damn it, that's not the mustard that I was looking for in that squirt. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've had that same thing happen.
So I would imagine, damn it, you guys. I would imagine that it wouldn't dry out. Just because it has all that. I don't know, do they put oil in it or keep it moist?
We can read some of the ingredients. We have some mustard here.
Oh, yes.
So let's get into tasting of the mustard. So we are going to taste quite a few mustards today for your audio pleasure. The first mustard that we're going to go with is the aforementioned Kenny's mustard.
Oh, me first.
Yeah, you first. So why don't you pop open one of those jars?
Yeah,
Just
let's
make sure you go real close to the microphone. Ooh, that was a good sound.
Yeah, that was a good open.
I do not consent. Alright, check it out. This one's a little liquidy. It's batch number 2.
Oh, so just to let everybody know out there, we are tasting these mustards with saltines with no salt. So what do you call a saltine without salt? Is it just an een?
An een.
It's an een. Okay, so we're tasting this mustard with eens. Is it alright if I dip my een?
Yeah, you can do it however you like. I'm not going to tell a man how to eat his mustard.
This is quite a liquidy concoction you've brought for us today.
That's true.
You drip it.
I did drip a little bit.
Alright, I'm not going to dip my een. I want to make sure that I get full coverage on it.
Oh, wait.
I'm going to try and bite it next to the mic. Get that. Oh, I'm dripping too. No, it's really good, Kenny. I like it.
Yeah, I think the pineapple juice really helps.
Pineapple juice.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh, it is quite spicy.
Yeah.
It is spicy. It's got a good kick.
Very horseradishy in the back of the throat.
Mm-hmm.
As we were experiencing from that ground yellow mustard.
Mm-hmm. Can I double dip?
Be my
It's
gosh.
antibacterial.
Oh, that's right. It means you can triple dip.
Use your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares what they've been?
Some people in the room care where they've been, but nobody on this show.
Well, as long as they're not a pot of mustard, they don't gotta worry.
Don't dip your fingers into me.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no. All right, let's taste number 2 from Kenny.
Oh yeah, it's kind of the same batch. So I made 2 batches, and the first one was way dry, and I tried mixing batch number 1 and number 2. So it's gonna taste pretty much the same, to be honest.
Did you use the same ingredients in both?
Yes. Well, minus the fruit juice was not in the first batch.
This looks kind of whole grain though. Is that what you did, or did you grind them?
I ground them loosely in like a magic bullet or whatever they're called.
Another sponsor of the show, Magic Bullet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, that one is
Really
very spicy.
Yeah.
Very strong.
Oh yeah, the first one is way too much, but it's a whole jar of mustard. I can't just
Right.
Yeah,
feed
I mean,
it.
mix it into soups and stuff.
Ooh.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, wow, I got a good sweat going.
Mm. So we're gonna move from that to something significantly more mild. This is Mele, old style mustard.
Ooh.
This is an American product, actually a product of Canada,
The Canadians.
and apparently they've been making it since 1747. And this is a mild whole grain mustard. Can you give me a fork, please?
Yeah, I can do that. It wasn't the fork sound, y'all. That was a cracker.
Thank
Want to
you.
maybe like flick the tines.
Hey,
So-
Reuben said this wasn't sexual, so maybe we shouldn't flick the tines.
So I'm glad we're all friends.
So we can flick each other's tines. Is that what friends do?
Oh no.
So I think this one is going to be significantly less spicy than the homemade version, and that's just because the grains have not been cracked.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
It's significantly more sour.
Ooh. I like it though because it's a little like vinegary.
Mm.
And I for one love vinegar.
I think this is going to be great with some sausage.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas yours, I would maybe mix it into a stew
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
or a soup.
Mhm.
This one is just by itself very good mustard.
Mm-hmm.
Again, put it on your fingers. Just go to town.
Just dip right in.
Dip right in.
Like Winnie the Pooh bear in a honey pot.
So we,
Oh.
yep, that's exactly right. No problem with that. So we started with something high class, and we're gonna move to something that more people have probably heard of and tasted. This is Heinz yellow mustard. The tagline: a common condiment done uncommonly well. We'll see how we feel about that after
I
tasting.
mean, I'm a huge fan of yellow mustard. I think that's my staple mustard.
Have you had Heinz before?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, everyone's had Heinz before, right?
I don't know that I've had Heinz mustard.
I've certainly had Heinz ketchup.
Yeah, so ketchup definitely, but mustard I don't
I
know.
mean, if you've had like American mustard, you've had Heinz mustard. It's all the same. Just mustard and turmeric. It's very, very sweet.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of turmeric, I just bought some from the store the other day, but not the pre-ground one, and it's I think the first time I've ever seen the actual root at the store. It was pretty exciting.
Oh, the root is really good though in certain applications.
I haven't had it yet. We'll see.
Would you like some
Yeah,
Heinz
sure.
yellow mustard?
Always. I mean, this is what goes on a hot dog. I got what I wanted from that squirt, Loren, okay?
That's gonna make no sense if we cut out that previous part.
Oh man, I'll try and make a good squirt. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, listeners.
No,
Get your mind out of the gutter.
This is mustard for like
Oh no, I did not get what I wanted out of that squirt.
garbage bin hot dog. You're trashed at 3 a.m. Raw onion, yellow mustard. You're good to go.
You need any relish?
No relish on a hot dog. Excuse me.
I don't know. I didn't know we weren't in Chicago.
Wow.
Ooh. Oh, that was a good one. Can I try again?
Mm-hmm.
I ended up with that.
Are you self-conscious about your squirt?
A little bit. I got only like the liquid, you know?
That's okay. It happens to the best of us.
It's interesting. I feel like I can taste the turmeric a little bit in this mustard, whereas I wouldn't really expect to. It's kind of nice though.
It is nice. It's nice. Mustard is nice.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. Part of a mustard fan club.
Oh, is that why you're on this podcast?
It should be. I should make one. Anyone that wants to join, at me, tweet me. Hashtag grind that seed.
All right. So the next mustard we're gonna taste for you is Annie's organic honey mustard, made with goodness. So you know it's good.
So what ingredients go into goodness?
Well, let's see what it says on the back.
Sugar, spice, everything nice.
Mm-hmm.
Apple cider vinegar
Oh yes.
is the ingredient of goodness.
So, I was very excited. I love me some apple cider vinegar.
Water, mustard seed, sea salt, not just any
Ooh.
salt,
Ooh.
cane sugar, not just any
Mhm.
sugar, honey, and cinnamon. They put cinnamon in their honey mustard.
Cinnamon.
So let's see what those mustard balls might have tasted like.
Yes.
Would you like to go first?
Sure, give me a solid squirt.
Why don't you do it?
Fine, I guess I'm so low on my squirt over here. Oh no!
Oh no.
We're gonna have to share, y'all.
Was
Or someone could just give me a towel. That'd be great.
I'll take some of that.
Oh no.
There's so much.
All right. Well.
Oh boy. See? Cheers.
And who says this isn't an ASMR podcast?
Woo. That's wild.
Glad I didn't have to squirt that one.
It's nice though.
It's all really sweet.
It is very sweet.
Wow. It's almost like it's not mustard at all. It's kind of like jam or something.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, definitely like a jelly you'd spread on toast.
You know, I used to get this sandwich, and I think it was like a grilled chicken sandwich. It was from Subway, so I'm not that fancy. But my favorite thing to put on it, my favorite condiment was always the honey mustard. And I can't necessarily vouch for the quality of Subway's honey mustard, but there was something about that sweet savory of a chicken sandwich with honey mustard on it that just like did it for me.
I can't say I've ever really enjoyed honey mustard,
Really?
and this is not an exception, but
Yeah, like
I
what
certainly
does it
see
go
its
on?
place
Is there a reason?
that I don't enjoy honey mustard.
Yeah, it's just a sweetness.
I think it might just be too sweet. Maybe if I made my own,
Mm-hmm.
I would need to make it significantly more
Hmm.
sour, I guess.
Yeah, because it's really more like honey mustard. You know?
Yeah, and I mean, interestingly, honey is way down there in the ingredients.
Yeah.
So you don't need a lot of honey. It goes a long way,
Just a
apparently.
dabble, do ya?
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
That's what all of them say.
Absolutely.
All right, next we are going to taste for you the famous Grey Poupon
Grey Poupon!
Dijon mustard. And I think Loren has something to say
I have
about Grey Poupon.
so much to say about...
Made with white
Grey
wine,
Poupon.
and I think that may be the verjus that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, there's some white wine in mine as well.
Yeah, so apparently, and I just learned this while I was doing some pop cultural research, Grey Poupon is very popular in the hip-hop and rap scene, believe it or not, which, of course, I wouldn't know. Yeah, of course I wouldn't know, but it makes sense because there's a lot in hip-hop and rap that is reference to fanciness, upper class society, and Grey Poupon is one of those things that feels upper class. Even if
Ever
just
since
in the
that
name.
commercial, right?
Ever since, yes, that commercial, which I believe was originally only in print.
Oh, is that true?
I think so. That's what I was reading. And so this was referenced for the first time in hip-hop culture in 1992 with Das EFX. I sound really, really German when I say that, Das EFX. I don't really know if that's how you say their name. I'm pretty sure.
Sorry,
But-
Dusty Effects, if that's not how you say your name.
Yeah, sorry.
At Loren.
Tweet at me, sorry. We'd love to have you as a guest on the show. They referenced it anyway with the lyric, "He's the Don, have you seen my Grey Poupon? Bust this, we roll more spliffs than Cheech and Chong." That is
Pretty solid rhyme.
a solid rhyme, and you're welcome for my rap debut. And it's been referenced from everyone, ranging from them to Justin Bieber. Kanye West used it in his Life of Pablo album in early 2016, and was praised in that album for pushing the boundary of hip-hop. Thank
You think it was because of his mustard reference?
I don't know that it was the mustard reference, honestly, because everyone uses a mustard reference in pop cultural hip-hop
Mhm.
rap lifestyle, apparently. Yeah, hold on, I can't pour and talk, squirt and talk. This Grey Poupon.
That's a healthy squirt.
No, I'm here for it. Like, if it's high class, I'm here. I do want to share with you guys my favorite lyric that I found.
Can you please do it while your mouth is full of mustard?
Maybe? Oh no. Where did it go? Oh, that was good. It's kind of like I'm starting to rap already. Oh no.
What do you think about this one, Kenny, while she's finding that?
I think it's pretty good. I think it's somewhere between honey mustard and the classic American.
Really, you find it sweet?
Yeah, it's a little bit. Not as sweet as the honey mustard, but...
I mean, it's certainly not spicy in the same way that a homemade one might be.
Yeah, you don't really get any of that horseradish taste.
Yeah. And it certainly is sour.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely comment with your favorite mustard rap lyric. And if it doesn't mention Grey Poupon, we would love to hear it as well.
Here's one that was... Here we go, guys.
Oh, great.
Here's one that was my favorite. I'm a true Don, from here to Houston. Strong like a Yukon, no more jelly, strictly Grey Poupon. That was a personal favorite.
That wasn't the one you told me earlier, though.
Yeah, you're right. There's one more, and here it is. No worries. It goes. This is my gun. Yeah, you're like a half-off coupon. Me, I'm like a fresh jar of Grey Poupon. Give me the mic quick. I need something to poop on.
Who was that for proper credit?
That was Dice Raw on the track 100 from his album The Greatest Rapper Never, Preservation in 2011.
Covered by Loren 2019.
2019. Hope you guys are listening.
We're all ears.
If I get a call soon to get signed on some recording company, record label, don't.
So next mustard we're gonna try is Kosciuszko spicy brown mustard. I don't know how you say that, but I'm gonna assume it's Kosciuszko, something like that, referencing the famous Polish warrior Tadeusz Kościuszko. Let's just go with that.
That sounds great. Oh, that was a good open.
So smelling this one might have a little bit more heat than any that we've tried lately.
Woohoo! Yeah, well,
certainly feel it.
Like I'm in a rodeo. Oh gosh, I'm gonna need some more.
Eans.
Some more eans.
Good thing we bought so many eans.
All right.
No, that was really good too. I don't know if all the mustards are just blending together.
I think you just like mustard.
True.
That one is very different than the others, though.
Yeah.
It's very sharp.
Yeah, I kind of want to
swallow
that.
It's not incredibly spicy. I mean, we only have forks, so you can take a forkful.
I would have to say that so far I think this one is my favorite. Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say about it?
It's definitely spicier, but not as intense of a heat, if that makes sense, than the others. It feels like it's smoother to me. Mm-hmm. It's a smooth mustard.
Yeah, literally
goes down
smooth.
easy.
It is also literally smooth.
Well, but so is yellow mustard.
True.
That is true.
True, and it just
this goes down easier, I think.
It's a warmer flavor. It's
not quite as sour as the yellow mustard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So one more mustard to try in the certainly not exhaustive mustard tasting that we've done for you today. We are now going to try Kame hot mustard Chinese style.
Mm-hmm.
Now I will say that this one is supposed to be spicy, but it does list only the same ingredients that we've been seeing the whole time: water, mustard, vinegar, salt, spices, and turmeric.
So mine has to do with if you heat your liquids before you prep your mustard, you get a milder flavor out of it.
So maybe they do everything cold? Is that your speculation?
Yeah, probably ice bath.
So let's do a little dip with our eans.
Mm-hmm.
Dip it in, if you will.
There it is.
Took a healthy portion.
Yeah.
Is it horseradish?
It'll clear your sinuses for sure.
All right.
I need a little of that.
I'm a little nervous.
Oh, it's delicious though.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Woo.
Yeah.
Okay.
As my friend Matt once said. Whew. You don't have to come on this podcast to get embarrassed by it. That one is really good though.
Yeah,
It's almost like a hot sauce.
I had kind of written off hot mustard because my only experience with it was like the Chinese packets you get whenever you order takeout. But that is amazing. That's delicious.
Ruben's eyes are watering. I can see you're like about to start crying.
I like spicy food, but
yeah, I didn't think it was that spicy.
It's horseradishy though,
very,
in a way that I'm maybe not familiar with.
Like really. I definitely would not recommend it to the faint of tongue, but it's got some kick.
Right into these sausages.
I'm okay with it.
You want some more Ian's?
No, I'm gonna grab one of those. Can I?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Am I going against your script?
So we're gonna go ahead and taste some of these mustards with some sausages. We have some veggie sausages and some meat sausages. That's a meat one you have right there.
Sure.
In case you are concerned about that.
I'm kind of slowly dipping my toes in the waters.
All right. Would you mind passing those bowls over here?
Yeah, pass those wieners. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
You're not.
I'm not, but I can't control myself.
Those are the veggie ones. They may not have cooled very well. But I will say the meat ones are very good, even cold.
I mean, I think the veggie ones are great, but they firm up a little bit.
They do, yeah.
Cold, but...
It's a little grainy, I would say. I want to try a little bit of this spicy brown. Can I have another fork, please?
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to try man Grey Poupon.
That is your favorite, huh?
I think I'm just really in love with the hip-hop references.
It is very
which
cool.
You're so familiar.
With which I am very familiar. I'm thinking of actually getting into rapping now.
Thinking? I thought you made your debut today.
I did. You're right. I mean, I usually stick with spoken word, but why not break into some
I mean,
some
it is
hip-hop.
almost Christmas time, so we should be good to go.
Is that?
With your rapping career?
Oh, but I'm... Get out.
Like 90% of this podcast is just us eating.
Yeah, this
and
is just
saying,
the portion where we eat a bunch.
Yeah. So we also have one of our guests' favorite snacks.
That's right.
Having to do with mustard. It is. Can you read what that is?
All right. So this is Snyder's of Hanover, America's pretzel bakery since 1909. Trademark. Pretzel pieces.
Registered or just a trademark?
Oh, I don't know.
Is it an R? Oh,
R.
Registered trademark.
Registered. God, oh my god, I'm very sorry, Snyder's. Don't tweet me. But we'd love if you sponsored this podcast. Yeah, so they are a honey mustard and onion pretzel pieces, apparently bursting with flavor.
Apparently bursting with flavor. That's a good marketing line.
I haven't tried them yet to verify. So.
All right, well let's break them open.
Let's do it.
I will say these sausages are very good. Very good with some of that spicy or hot Chinese mustard.
Ooh,
I agree with that.
I'm running out of table space here. Pass these pretzels around. Shout out to Delaney for providing us for these wonderful pretzel snacks. This really is just a thing.
Certainly is sweet. You don't get a lot of mustard.
That's true. There's a little bit.
There's quite a bit of onion.
Yeah.
They're not mustard forward, but if you're looking for something that isn't quite as strong, I would recommend these as a pretty easy to eat snack.
I'd say 8 out of 10 mouthfeel.
I love how they're broken into pieces as well.
They're in pieces.
It's like sharded.
Pretzel shards.
Pretzel shards. That's a better way of saying it.
I like that the mustard seasoning is kind of like dusted on the pretzel shards. I like a good dusting of flavor. You know, like Cheetos, get Cheeto dust on your fingers kind of deal. Kind of like that.
There's a name for that, right? I think it's called Cheetle.
What?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Wonder how Don Cheadle feels about that.
Don Cheadle, if you're listening, tweet at us how you feel about Cheeto dust being called Cheetle.
Come on the show.
Come on the show, yeah. Podcasting is the spice of life. Is that our new slogan?
I think it could be. Comment. Let us know if you got a better one.
Give us a 5-star review. Give us a comment. Give us a like. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Ask us a question.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, ask us questions.
We're waiting.
Anyway, thank you for listening to the Spicecast, episode 1, Mustard. Join us again next time in the same place you found this podcast. Since we're nearing an hour, I think we're going to wrap it up. But thank you, Loren. Thank you, Kenny, for being on the podcast.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Feeding
likewise.
us.
And I've been your host, Reuben. We're out.